Welcome back to Navigating American Politics, the podcast where we explore the intricate tapestries of political dynamics and the forces that shape our democracy. I'm your host, Sean Armstrong. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that connects history with contemporary issues. From landowners to decision makers, the crucial role of the middle class in ancient citizenship. What can ancient democracies tell us about our current political landscape? How has the middle class influenced governance throughout history? Let's find out. The concept of a self-sufficient middle class is vital for understanding not just individual prosperity, but the health of democracy itself. Historically, societies with a strong middle class exhibit greater political stability and civic engagement. Today, we'll draw lessons from ancient Athens, a classic example of how a prosperous middle class supported democratic governance. In ancient Athens, property ownership was crucial for civic participation. Landowners were able to engage in political life without the constraints of economic dependency. This connection between financial independence and civic engagement is as relevant now as it was thousands of years ago. Let's break this down further. First off, the self-sufficiency of the middle class hinges on three main pillars: financial independence, education, and social cohesion. Financial independence is key. When people can support themselves and their families, they're free to engage in civic activities without the burden of economic instability. This independence fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages participation in the democratic process. Next is education. A well-educated middle class is more informed about political issues and contributes meaningfully to democratic discourse. Think about it. Historically, the most significant movements for change have often been driven by educated individuals advocating for rights and reforms. Finally, social cohesion plays a pivotal role. When individuals feel connected to their community, they're more likely to engage in collective actions that address communal issues. This solidarity is essential for a thriving democracy. To illustrate this point, let's look at some contemporary examples. The Arab Spring movement saw significant middle-class participation, driven by demands for political reform and social justice. Their engagement was pivotal in pushing for change, demonstrating how an empowered middle class can act as a catalyst for democratic movements. Or consider the civil rights movement in the United States during the 1960s, where the involvement of middle-class African Americans was crucial in challenging systemic inequalities. Their activism led to landmark legislation like the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Here's a thought-provoking quote from Aristotle. "The best way to defend a democracy is to strengthen the middle class." This statement rings true even today as we examine our political landscape. So what have we learned? A self-sufficient middle class is essential for fostering democracy. Their financial independence enables civic engagement. Education equips them to make informed decisions, and social cohesion creates a sense of community responsibility. As we see rising economic disparities today, it's crucial to recognize the threats they pose to our democratic processes. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history and its relevance to modern governance. If you found today's discussion enlightening, please consider subscribing to Navigating American Politics and sharing this episode with your friends and family. If you're intrigued by these themes and want to explore further, check out the book Dismantling the Republic: The Role of Progressive Elites in America's Descent into Tribalism. Links are in the description below. Until next time, keep questioning, keep engaging, and stay involved in our democratic processes. This has been Sean Armstrong on Navigating American Politics. See you next time.